This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. He don't know no better.
And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Love. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 79 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Slam, slam, slam. Neil, take the creep. Watch take the creeping. Let it go.
Now Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Alert flash.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 31. Yards there and a first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
4 down, even. Check. Same on. Switch. Go. 3.
Young. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Set, ready. Let's go, D. Let's go. Check it back. Go.
From the red zone now, Young. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Shift. Watch the shift. Shift.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
Throwing on 1st down. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
General, West. 59, Mike, 59, Mike. Check, 59. Scene 6. Coming to you. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. You race don't travel. Race don't travel. One.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. Rapid. Head. Check 59.
On second down now, it's Taylor, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third.
Mike, check. 59. Hey, tight. SOS. 59's Mike. Check. Charlie. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby. You gonna get this. You're all mine. Ready, go.
On third down, Love. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Now on second and 16. Young, he sets to fire. He's got him in. Complete. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. An even 90 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back. And sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
First down, Seattle.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. A beautiful fake. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter play.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Ready. 58 for Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Now. Banjo.
From the gun, Love. And that's knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up. Touch the ball. Match box. Right.
Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch twist. Bang, 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 bang.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On the set. 58. 58. Come on. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Echo. 58's the mic. Well, 58's the mic. And watch your leg. 58, right over there. Right over there.
Young on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready?
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. Check, 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 check.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check, check 43. Check 24, check 24. Let it go.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
On the Seahawks 12-yard line.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Push him back. Switch, switch, switch. Shift, shift. Shift.
Again, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Kill, kill, kill. Let's go. Come on. Check, 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 check. Undercrush, undercrush. Check, 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 check.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They come up in an offset eye. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hatchet, hatchet. Check 37, check.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Justin Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make. Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it. The point after is good. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Watch the run.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Love. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Seahawks send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
We got 4. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
1st and 10. Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Mike, 53. 50. On the ball.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's a 3rd and 17.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, catch it. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got one. 49, check 49. Sample.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half. Number 1. Around the NFL, they're in the 2nd quarter at Lambeau. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Look, small. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Here we go. Jim. Go.
Young working out of the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. For a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Team, we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
All day, baby, all day. Hey, go!
Blitz coming, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 13.
Chopper! Chopper! Slow! 59! Let's go!
From the gun, Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go, let's bring it.
On 1st down, Taylor. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Here we go. Set.
Landon Collins made the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All day, dog.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On 1st down, Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll get this out wide to Taylor. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
1st down, Seattle.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming for you. You mine. Tight dog.
On 1st and 10, Love. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
36. Wow. 64, weak. He's coming to double up.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Mike's 59. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, switch gears.
To throw on 2nd down, Love. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
Taylor. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Panthers' 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Alpha. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59. Come on, the ball. Come on.
Second and 4. The quick slant caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They got to have 6 here. It's third and goal.
66. Bullet high. Go. Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that? Bravo.
Operating from the gun, Love. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Drew Sample, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, it was third and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and now it's second down. McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Panthers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him drop. Check 50. Check 50.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Watch the twist.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Slam, slam, slam. Hey, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
58's the money. 58's the money. Watch the out. Watch the out.
To throw, Young. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Check 13. Check 13.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he will take it across. Point after try forthcoming. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson bricks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. On the ground, McCaffrey. And a short gain down to about the 33. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's McCaffrey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Hey, we got 4 down. Watch 80. He likes to get those jump balls.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
He's coming. We got double up.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
This is McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
49-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
He's checking. Crash.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads